Hi, and welcome back to my channel, Plain Not Jane. I am Plain Not Jane, and you, my friend, have tuned into this week's 7. This week's 7 is a video series highlighting lessons learned and observations made in my life over the last 7 days. And this week's 7 starts now. Number 1. Problems are opportunities to see vulnerabilities and to address them. Whenever we have problems arise, we typically get frustrated, we get mad, we'll cry angry or sad tears. But if we changed our perspective just a little bit, we could see things a lot clearer. Understanding that a problem that presents itself is really an opportunity to address a weakness can really make things go a lot smoother for you. Just remember, problems are opportunities to see vulnerabilities and to address them. Number 2. My family can eat beans and peas every single day. And to me, it's really funny because I can remember my dad talking about how they ate peas and beans all the time growing up. And as an adult, he could barely stand them. Fast forward to now, I wasn't really cooking them that often, but my family is like demanding them. Young Mountain can eat them for breakfast, lunch, dinner, and snack. The baby, she yells at me if I don't shovel them in her mouth fast enough. BB and the kid, they actually will go back for seconds. And my husband, well, he doesn't make too many requests, but he has declared that I should cook beans at least once a week. Considering that they're pretty cheap and they're a pretty good source of protein and fiber, I can gladly oblige. Number 3. This week we had a leak in our basement. And so after fixing the leak, I went ahead and started the cleanup. And I realized that I'd never really gone in our utility closet. Like, that was a space that I just didn't bother with. It was small, it was filled with loud stuff, there was no need for me to go in there. But that's where the leak occurred. Now understand, I'm not a neat freak, but I do try to keep my house halfway sanitary. But looking in that utility closet and going behind my washer and dryer really made me feel like my mama didn't raise me worth a flip. Those spaces were filthy. There was all kind of dust and lint and old crumbled up drywall. Like, it was nasty, to say the least. It was just unpleasant to clean up those 2 spaces. I'd actually given thought to just tearing out the walls of the utility closet just so dust and drywall crumbs and lint wouldn't have any places to hide. And truth be told, I kind of did tear out one wall. I didn't take the whole wall down, just the drywall. I left the studs up, but I had to tear the drywall out. So I kind of did get my wish. So in the end, I did get the area behind the washer and dryer cleaned up. I have the utility closet all aired out, dried out, sanitized, bleached, Lysol'd, and it actually smells nice and clean in there. And I did get to tear out a wall. So all in all, I think I'm winning. Number 4. We were, and honestly are, still holding and rocking Honey Badger to sleep. You have to understand, this baby is a year-old. A lot of 1-year-olds fall asleep on their own unassisted. But because she's the baby, we're still holding and rocking her like she's 3 months old. Now, I couldn't tell you why my husband and the girls do it, but I can tell you exactly why I do it. I am trying to make these last few months of having a baby last as long as possible. I've mentioned this several times before, but Honey Badger will be the baby. She's it. And although I am completely at peace and honestly excited about that decision, it still kind of pulls in my heartstrings to know that this will be the last baby that I'll have to snuggle and hold that's my own baby. So I'm trying to squeeze all the hugs, cuddles, snuggles, and butterfly kisses out of these next few months that I can possibly get. Number 5. Cats are not pets. They are killing machines. A couple nights ago, I saw a cat in the road with a snack. When we got close, Felix picked up his snack to run into the bushes. Now, is that cat's name? I don't know, but I think Felix is a pretty good generic cat name. Now, I don't know if Felix had a big old rat or maybe it was an opossum. I don't know. But what I do know is that snack that Felix lifted and moved into the bushes to finish was about a third of his size. Now, I'm glad he caught whatever it is that he caught. But the fact that he caught, killed, and was eating something that big is just proof that cats really are not pets. They really are killing machines. Number 6. I mentioned a while back that I am returning to one of my first loves, reading. Well, a book that I am rereading, I read it when it first came out years ago, but a book that I'm rereading now is February's Diary, 28 Days of Lies. February's Diary is a book, you could call it a book of poetry, but it really is a book of messages. The book is written by Dr. Janelle Robinson. You can get it on Amazon. I'll leave a link to the book in the description box below. But if you're looking for a good, quick read that's actually going to fill you spiritually and fill you mentally, then I definitely recommend February's Diary. And finally, number 7. I don't care for Valentine's Day. I don't care for the giant teddy bears. I don't care for the balloons. I don't care for the hard candies. No, I take that back. I like the candy. I have to admit, I like the candy. But not because it's Valentine's candy, but because it's just candy. But anywho, Valentine's Day is just one of those holidays that I just cannot get with. I just don't do Valentine's Day. Alright, and that has been this week's 7. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give this video a good old thumbs up. And if you didn't, keep on going and don't come back. Also, make sure you click below to subscribe to my channel for more videos like this week's 7 DIY projects, cooking videos, and good old family foolery. And don't forget to support me on patreon.com/plainnotjane. By supporting me on patreon.com, you not only help ensure that this channel continues, but you will also get access to patron-only content. So until next time, go where you're celebrated, not just tolerated. Be safe. Bye-bye.